belong to you. I want the darkness.
So, Tom, Darkness 2, what's it all about?
Well, Darkness 2 continues the story from Darkness 1. You know, Jackie, he's still remorseful about the death of Jenny. He didn't use the darkness for 2 years, trying to keep it bottled up inside, but an attack at a restaurant forced him to pull it out and use it to survive. And it turns out that attack was made by the Brotherhood, an ancient organization that wants to take the darkness from him to use it themselves. And the Brotherhood is actually led by a guy named Victor Valente. He was a crippled man you might have seen in our first demo. And in this demo we're showing here at E3, Jackie's tracked him down to an old abandoned carnival where he's come to exact revenge on that initial attack.
Okay, since last time I saw it was at PAX, you're showing off some of the new, the weapon system, the upgrades and all that. Can you go into a little more about that?
Yeah, sure. So we have a really cool progression system. We call it our talent system. Basically, every time you kill an enemy, you get Dark Essence. And you get different amounts of Dark Essence based on how you kill them. So we're really trying to encourage you to kill guys using your demon arms and executions and that kind of stuff. So then when you do that, you can visit talent shrines in levels and spend that essence to increase your powers. So we have 4 different trees in that shrine. We have one focused on weapons, one on mystic powers, one on demonic powers, and one we're showing here is on gun channeling. And this is a really cool power that allows you to channel darkness into your guns and then get unlimited ammo and really amp the damage for a short time. So you can use that to just really mow through enemies in really tight situations.
Now, one thing I really liked about the first game was you had your little demon buddies, and they would do some really fucked up shit. So far, what I've seen in Darkness 2, you're showing off for the little guy, you only had the one now. Yeah. He's pretty violent and all that, but I haven't seen any cool kills. Will we still get those similar death stuff? Death stuff.
There's some death stuff here and there. Okay. Yeah, you know, we try and focus on that. Right. Yeah, the Darkling kills a lot. He also helps you in other ways. We figured Jackie's a really badass killing machine. So Darkling doesn't just kill guys. He does do that, but he also pulls them out of cover and distracts them like that. And then after you've killed them or after he's killed them, then he'll, you know, fart on them, piss on their corpse, you know, all these kind of weird things that he does. So yeah, he's strange. He's kind of half sidekick, half comic mischief. And you know, and this level we're showing here, actually, he helps you through the level as well. So he's not just there to fart on guys and whatnot. You know, he actually helps you progress.
And with the weapon systems, you have this new thing called quad wielding. So you can hold 2 guns, and you have your 2 demon arms. Can you go into more about that?
Yeah, for sure. So we have 2 demon arms, our grab demon arm and our slash demon arm. So you can be slashing guys in half or slashing part of the environment and grabbing enemies or grabbing objects and using those as weapons. So a great example is you can slash a guy in half, grab a car door, use that as a shield for a little while, and then throw it to slice another guy in half, right? And you can do all this while you're dual wielding your guns. So it's a real badass system. And then on top of that, though, you can also control the direction of your slashing. By holding down the right bumper and then pushing the right analog stick, you can slash in that direction. So it's pretty cool because you can slash an enemy up into the air and then slam him back down into the ground. Or if you want to get him out of your way, you slash him up and slash him out of the way, left to right. So it's a really cool dynamic system that lets you really just kind of juggle enemies around and fight in cool ways.
Now I'm noticing too, with Darkness 2 especially, it seems kind of like Jackie is like almost losing his mind. He's in a real power struggle. The darkness is like trying to take over completely, and then you see Jenny flashes around, and then at the end of the demo here today, we see him at a mental institution, it seems.
Yeah,
what is with that?
I don't know. I don't know, there's some fucked up shit going on. That's all, you know? It is, the darkness does really antagonize Jackie. The darkness doesn't like Jackie because Jackie is one of the first wielders of the darkness that can really control it well. And that kind of scares the darkness. So he really, there's points there where the darkness is fighting to take Jackie's guns from him. So it's a real antagonistic relationship. Jackie doesn't want to use it, but he has to fight the Brotherhood. So it's a real interesting power struggle there.
I gotta say, I'm really impressed that he was able to withstand for 2 years not using darkness. If it was me, I'd be sitting on the couch watching TV. I'd make the darkness arm go make me a sandwich or some shit, you know?
Right? Like grab me a beer, you know, that kind of thing. Change the channel. Who needs remote? Yeah, demon arms, right?
Exactly. I would love life like that. I mean, aside from the part where I have to eat hearts all the time.
Well, we thought about that, but we thought, well, then Jack would have a huge pot belly. Your movement speed would be even slower, and we just thought, you know, we better not do that. So we went with you know, what we have right now.
What about multiplayer? I can't remember off the top of my head right now. Did the first one have multiplayer?
The first one did have multiplayer, but we can't comment on that right now.
Okay, fair enough. When can we see Darkness 2 come out?
We're shipping this fall in October on all 3 platforms.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Take care.